Do not turn off the system when that icon. I gotcha. Hold on a second, guys. I need to bring up your guys' comments. So just give me a second. Hold on. Everything seems to work with YouTube and whatnot on Google Chrome, but for some reason YouTube doesn't load properly on Firefox. That's the only issue I have with Firefox. Otherwise, I normally use Firefox. But let's do this. It's really weird with these new headphones because I can hardly hear myself talking. But alright, let's see. Begin chapter 1 because I haven't purchased chapter 2 yet. It really starts out just like this? Cool. Cool. Let's see. Go up here. Up here.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look. It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either. Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened. Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Come on. You can do it. Oh
A
shit.
slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
You want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to...
My way, too. Add a shinier hat to my collection. Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, amateur spells to impress your friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though. Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide. Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers. I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum. I tried to turn that crazy contraption.
I have the handle, don't I?
Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
What did you use to fix the broken...
You better run, son. You better fucking run. That dragon's gonna get your ass.
The chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures. After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know how to jump. Did I
Wait a
fuck?
minute.
Can I jump? How do I jump? I can't jump, so let's do this again. Am I gonna be able to do this? Alright, I got past that part. Should've jumped out the other side, idiot.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
A bow and arrow, son.
The mirror called out to me. A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Okay, so I messed up, right? What did I do wrong? There has to be one little thing that I'm missing. Let me see what I'm missing. The hell am I missing? I think I got it. Awesome. Oh shit! Haha! Holy shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. The fuck? Oh, okay, I see what I'm supposed to do.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Nope, don't want it there. Want it at the other destination. I might play the GTA update a little bit later today. I'm not really sure what all was in the update. But I seen there were some new cars which looked pretty cool. But I might play it later today. Damn it!
I guess you could say.
Damn it.
With the magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become. In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
The hell? Oh well. That fucking sucks. I was trying to aim at him, but that shit was difficult.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences. My hands were shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
I'm thinking. Nah, fuck it. A quick witty
thinking
distraction.
the problem in a different way, and finding a clever distraction to create a moment of victory. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
The hell is that he's riding? Oh shit.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization. I could have sworn the parade of hopeful knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
That odd
Nothing.
horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Maybe it's back this way, not entirely sure. This is my first playthrough.
Grandpa, you can't leave Triumph.
Don't worry, Triumph can fend for himself. We've been through our share of sticky situations, but he always comes around when I need him most.
Let's see, where's that mouthpiece?
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island. Strange tracks blazed a trail through the forest. That wheel seemed freshly broken.
And there's tire tracks there, so...
Stand back,
you dirty thieves! Wah! It's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... No! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits. Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material.
Hey.
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait, you're stuck here with me. Every bridge in is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yup, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Alright, let me go back and get his wheel. I'm guessing that's what I have to do.
The wheel was very broken. I would have to find another solution.
Oh.
I'm a rock. No, I'm not. Enjoy your broken wheel.
Okay, so another solution.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river. Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
Just move this over.
Can I pick that up? Nope.
What? Huh? How did I get onto this? We are not supposed to be in this part of the story yet.
Where did that river lead to?
That is a story for another day.
Really? So I'm not supposed to be over here? Ooh, a trophy. I got a trophy. Alright, so I'm not supposed to be there. I need a tire though, and I can't get to the other side of this damn thing.
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
They're not unicorns. There has to be a way to get over there. He's too weak to push that damn thing.
Ooh, come to Daventry, they said. See all the bridges, they said. What bridges?
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river.
Damn
Too
it.
bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck do I get across it? I might know possibly if I have to backtrack. Let me see.
Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease there, and that's it.
Let me see if I have to backtrack. Alright, doesn't look like I can go that way.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
Damn it!
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
That tree is what I have to use it on, so let's go.
Ooh, I'm a rock! No, I'm not! Enjoy your broken wheel.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice? You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Uh-oh.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
No wheels are there. An overgrown patch of spiniferous thornweeds obstructed a path to the water well.
The well with the ginormous dragon in it?
Perhaps. I tried to chop down those thornweeds, but my tiny hatchet was ineffective. I would need a bigger, sharper blade. The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade? A bakery, and it smelled delicious. Ah, I didn't see any reason why that stale bread wouldn't work for a wheel. The delectable goods looked tasty, but I couldn't compete in this tournament with a full stomach.
And now I need a knife. Or some big sharp object.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it. Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts. I borrowed enough for the day.
And then you scooped up all the weapons, right? Right?
No, Gwendolyn, I didn't. I was looking for a wheel, not a fight.
Oh, so they won't let me get a knife to chop down those trees? Alright.
That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins.
Alright, time to go back and give him the wheel.
Ah, a shortcut.
That's not good. But let's do it.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Find me a wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
I thought this might do the trick.
Lovely choice, boy. And thank the Yarblesnoofs, this bread is beyond stale. Hopefully it didn't pay too much. You have a face that just screams overcharged. I've got just the fix for that, too. But we have important tournament business to tend to, and I think this'll do the trick. Ooh, I'll just need to start locking my unicorns up at night. Mr. Fancy Cakes has a nibbling problem. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
No thanks. Not really interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate. Come on, treat yourself, boy.
Well, what is the actual price?
Well, what do you know? It costs exactly that much. Thank you. Fortuitous fate meeting you, my boy. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi from this Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Really? That's how your tire broke the last time.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop! We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk, especially when your pockets are full of riches.
Back away, back away. Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard, once commanded, must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
Oh, did you use the hatchet again on that big tree?
First, I would need to find a way to get to it.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks.
Learn
for
how to
saving me.
swim.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Stay back. Very important protection duties in progress.
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater.
This rope will protect you from that missing bridge.
Oh, I have an idea. Possibly it will work.
Stay off
Hopefully.
those rocks. It's dangerous. Distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to...
And then you chop down the tree full of angry bees?
Enough, Gwendolyn.
Don't be rude, boy. We are in the middle of an important conversation. He was talking to
I
me.
might check it out. What's it all consist of?
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is mind-boggling.
Do you...
Cut?
Not that type of story.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
No, bribes don't work on us. Sorry. He was talking to me.
I believe...
Would an entrance ticket prove my worth?
Sorry, but the collection of entrance tickets will take place inside the theater. He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is mind-boggling.
Do you ever tire of being wrong?
He was talking...
But yeah, what's it all consist of? I saw some new vehicles and maybe some new events to do.
It's dangerous.
distress!
Abandon post!
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me is mind-boggling.
Do you ever tire of being wrong?
He was talking to me.
Don't interrupt, boy.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me. This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Not good.
Over here, buddy.
Pardon me.
Oh, really? I just got done saving up for a $2 million car. I'm not gonna be able to get that much.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size. I left the
That's a
hatchet
lot of
large
fucking
tree,
money, though.
not needed any more.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I was gonna check out the new weapons. Oh, I thought you always could by calling Merryweather. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay, let's see.
Oh, did you see that? I was almost across. Anyone?
Don't help us. I'm intensely studying the various approaches of my competitors.
Use rope. Oh, I didn't even see this. I didn't see that there for a second. I gotcha. Oh, really? Yep, I got it. Really?
Another horn and another missing piece.
Okay, where's that rope at? Is it still here?
You can't ignore me forever.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm deep in thought.
I still got it. Can't select it. Go over here. Over here. Hopefully I can select it now. Nope. Okay, go to the big tree and use those things that I carved up. He's just walking across.
Hang on a sec.
Hey, what's
Graham,
up,
right?
Chrono?
Yes,
I'm doing pretty good.
How did you
Just
know
playing
my
this game
name?
real
Well,
quick.
you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their
What's
own
up with
agenda.
you,
I
Chrono?
also
What's up
observed
with you,
that without
Minecraft?
you, no one could have made it across.
You still in
Well
here, young
done,
gamer?
Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time.
His
I can
voice
tell you're
sounds
like
really
me, a
familiar.
creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They
I
call
might
him
buy
Magic.
chapter 2 for this
Pleased
that
to
came
meet
out
you.
yesterday, but
So,
I don't know if
Graham,
I'm gonna right this
what's your favorite
second.
color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition
Yeah, I
will
saw
not
some
be
of those
easy, and
vehicles with
Daventry
the
needs
turrets or
men
whatever on the
like
top of
us.
them.
If we put
Those
our
do
heads
look
together,
pretty
we might have a
nice,
shot.
but I
What's the
don't play
plan?
If
GTA
you
that
win,
often
put a good word
to
in
be able
for
to
me
get
with the
that
kid.
money.
And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle
Yeah,
together.
but
We
it
should get
sounds
inside
like
the theater, though.
that bald short guy that plays in a bunch of movies too. I can't
Let me
remember
know
what his
how I
name
can
is.
help.
Yeah, the voice. I've seen him in real life before, but I can't remember what his name is. He sounds familiar.
You are... You're... Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
A chaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A chaka.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Talk to them. Talk to... Well, I don't have to talk to these guards, do I?
When it clasped your special sweat. What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Unveiled itself. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it. Free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
As do we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Achaka.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Last, the ivory monster unveiled it. Did you hear the crowds? They all cheer for me. They love me.
There has to be somebody I missed.
You again?
What was your name again? Sir Balrus?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
I'll leave you be.
Scram!
Dukachanka Yaki Yakamata. Afamata?
Shreki. Afamata.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
I don't know. I think it's Achaka, but he seems to only speak one language. Whisper?
All right. Next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Whisper.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay. Tallying. You got 2 answers correct. Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitor.
I know who it is. But what's his name again?
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
I'm good. Thanks,
His
Manny.
name's Manny. His name's Manny. I got it.
Are you ready for the chivalry languages?
Manny.
Moving on. Is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who? Tallying. It looks like you got 3 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some... Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny.
We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Alright, this is the one I got wrong. Can't remember. It's not Acorn.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You were all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry.